Ohayou gozaimasu! Welcome to Franchouchou Digest, your monthly roundup for all things Zombieland Saga. I'd like to start by confessing that this digest did not get as much development time as I'd like to put into future digests. I'm sorry for this. I'm still looking for a new video editing software after my previous software updated to a version I can no longer use on my laptop. There's a bigger reason than that, but talking about that today would take up too much time. Just know two things that I found. First, Zombieland Saga, Yume Ginga Paradise, will be getting a theatrical release in Russia starting May 28th, despite problems the series has faced there, even including Russian versions of the songs. And second, there will be a second lottery for Zombieland Saga 2027 in Saga Arena. It is already underway, and it will be held until May 10th, although I would like to note something I didn't note in the announcement for the lottery thing previously, is that you need a Japanese phone number in order to be able to apply for the ticket, or at least the lottery for the ticket. And unfortunately, I'd have to wager that no one watching this video likely has a Japanese phone number. Well, anyhow, with that out of the way, let's get on into last month's news. So first, I have two Zombieland Saga headlines to report. First, a pop-up store for Zombieland Saga Yume Ginga Paradise will be held at 3 locations during 3 different spans of time. Akiba Fan Cube in Tokyo from May 8th to May 24th, Abenorakubasu, Osaka from June 5th to June 14th, and Canal City, Fukuoka from June 26th to July 5th. Merchandise features Franchouchou's 7 members in new casual attire armed with various painting supplies. For the last headline, they held a Zombieland Saga Expo. The event ran from April 6th to April 19th. The venue featured photo spots, including the prison bar room from Franchouchou Mansion, a cutout of Lily's father, whose shoulder you could sit on, and a cutout of White Ryu's car staged so you could sit on the hood. Informational displays for each episode and the members of Franchouchou were set up as well. The voices of Franchouchou's idols, sans Kotono Mitsuishi for number 0 and Risa Taneda for number 3, were present on April 15th to tour the facility and sign their character standees. Finally, Coco, mascot of Drive-In Tori, was present. This is a pleasant surprise. Since today's digest has been downsized due to lack of a proper video editing software, I will keep the Bites of Saga section brief. The articles are from Saga Shimbun, but since no photos or text is being used and this is more of an informal reference, these articles have not been requested. So, first, they recommended Imari's Little Curry Shop near Imari Station and shared info on a calligraphy display in Saga City. Like I said, we're keeping it brief. Now for our Voices of Franchouchou segment. Miss Hondo participated on the radio show for the currently airing Yozakura Family Mission anime on April 17th. Miss Tano shared info on a collaboration between Love Live Sunshine Saint Snow sorry, and Hakodate Sakuraya with her character Seira Kazuno, as well as Ria Kazuno, getting a special strawberry parfait from May 1st to July 12th and November 1st to January 31st, 2027, overlapping with their birthdays, May 4th and December 12th, respectively. The parfait is based on an official piece of artwork featuring the characters from October 2025. Now, as a side note, also while we're talking about birthdays appropriately, I would like to mention that Saki Nakaido's birthday is May 15th. So, anyone looking to celebrate that, feel free to give her a shout out on whatever social media platform. Miss Taneda participated on a stream for Arknights 2026 Spring Grand Thank You Special on April 8th. Miss Kawase streamed the game My Little Puppy on April 25th. Miss Kinugawa participated on the April 21st broadcast of Otsuki a chat show hosted by actor Mio Hoshitani. Miss Tanaka had a collaboration on an accessory product line announced with Mochimono on April 19th. Miss Mitsuishi performed for Voi Carrion's The Guest Room Where the Queen Was, stage play as Kotono, a maid on April 11th. Mr. Miyano participated in an interview on Wow Wow Music on April 29th. Since Mr. Takato didn't have any news, at least to my knowledge, this past month, be some news for his current anime project instead. The second OP for Scum of the Brave, non-fiction, will release on June 10th, with a jacket featuring his character, Maruta, so partially related. Lastly, Miss Hanazawa's 2026 live, Clematis, or apologies about that, Clematis, will have a ticket lottery running until May 19th. The performance will be at KT Zepp Yokohama on September 12th at 6 p.m. JST. Tickets are available via E Plus and Ticketpia. And El Take Loss and Ticket. Now, finally, the Role Roundup. So, now, just for reference, to keep me from having to say JST a copious amount of times, I will just be prefacing this. All times are in JST. Just convert it to whatever your time zone is, just to, you know. Anyways, Kaede Hondo. So, currently airing anime as Mikuru Kobayashi in Star Detective Precure, Sundays, 8:30 a.m. Mitsumi Yozakura, Mission Yozakura Family, Season 2, Sundays, 5 p.m. Natsuki Moegi, I Want to End This Love Game, Tuesdays, 11 p.m. Speak of Virgo, The Classroom of a Black Cat and a Witch, Sundays, 11:30 p.m. Lamis, Reborn as a Vending Machine, I Now Wander the Dungeon, Season 3, Wednesdays, 10 p.m. Nanjamo, Pokemon Horizons, Fridays, 6:55 p.m. Tier, That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime, Season 4, Fridays, 11 p.m. Elizabeth Ix, Welcome to Demon School, Iruma-kun, Season 4, Saturday, 6:25 p.m. And Yuru, Daemons of the Shadow Realm, Saturdays, 11:30 p.m. Now for her upcoming anime. Mizaki Nito, The World's Strongest Rearguard, Labyrinth Country's Novice Seeker, July 2026. Linfia, The Insipid Prince's Furtive Grab for the Throne, July 2026. Hakari Hanazono, The 100 Girlfriends Who Really, 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 Really Love You, Season 3, July 5th, 2026. Mikuru Kobayashi, Star Detective Precure movie, September 18th, 2026, in theaters. Limitea Arcanadia, TBA. Elena, Wandering Witch, The Journey of Elena, TBA, in theaters. Now, Asami Tano, no current roles, upcoming or ongoing. Risa Taneda, nothing currently airing, however she does have one upcoming role as Rise Tadeza in Is the Order a Rabbit movie We Are Family, which is to be announced in theaters. Maki Kawase, currently airing Ami, Mistress Kanan is Devilishly Easy, Sundays, 1 a.m. Nanakomatsu, The Food Diary of Miss Maid, Sundays, 10 p.m. Riko Akagi, Snowball Earth, Fridays, 11:30 p.m. Qinlang Shang, Botan Kamina, Fully Blossoms When Drunk, Saturdays, 12 a.m. Upcoming Cat and Dragon, July 2026. Hana Ichijo Aoashi, Season 2, October 4th, 2026. Chizaki Sadashina, Alia Sometimes Hides Her Feelings in Russian, Season 2, 2027. Rika Kinugawa, currently no upcoming or ongoing anime. Same for Minami Tanaka. Kotono Mitsuishi, currently airing. Alera Witch Hat Atelier, Mondays, 11 p.m. as well as, let's see, I held on to this here. No, that's not it. Because, apologies, I forgot to include the Pokemon Horizons listing for Miss Mitsuishi. But this would be, I know she's voicing Kaede, the bug-type gym leader from Generation 9 in Pokemon Horizons, which airs, of course, once again, Fridays, 6:55 p.m. Apologies about that. All right. So, as for her upcoming anime, Rinko Akaishi Kaiju Girl Caramelizer. I'm sorry, I think that's French. I didn't look up the pronunciation for that. Apologies. July 2026. Mamoru Miyano. Currently airing, no anime. No anime he's in that are currently airing. As far as upcoming goes, he has Osamu Dazai from Bungo Stray Dogs 1. That'll be on, Season 2. July 2026. Mikado Sanzenin, Ranma 1/2, 2024. Season 3, October 2026. And Kei Kaname, Oblivion Battery, Season 2, 2027. Yasuhiro Takato, currently airing, Maruta in Scum of the Brave, Sundays, 12:55 a.m. And no upcoming anime currently listed. Kana Hanazawa, currently airing, Kobai Yuki Yanagi, Agents of the Four Seasons, Dance of Spring, Sundays, 12 a.m. Jian, The Classroom of a Black Cat and a Witch, Sundays, 11:30 p.m. Rinko Nakama, Pardon the Intrusion, I'm Home, Wednesdays, 1:29 a.m. Boutique Owner, Botan Kamina Fully Blossoms, One Drunk, Saturdays, 12 a.m. Baby Shark Season 2, ONA. Upcoming, Lucy Maud Montgomery in Bungo Stray Dogs 1, 2, July 2026. Ben Shiranuhi, August 21st, 2026 theaters. Licia played as a reincarnated aristocrat. I'll use my appraisal skill to rise in the world. Season 3, October 2026. Ichika, Nakano, the quintessential quintuplets, spring, summer, fall, winter, TBA. Eiko Hozuki, Dark Gathering, second season, TBA. And finally, Mizaki Shimizu, The Fable, season 2, TBA. Now then, once again, I would like to extend my apologies for the low quality of this first monthly digest. Apologies. Nonetheless, that's all for this month. Onwards to the next one.